Let's get you up and running with fast classifieds. This is currently the alpha version. If you have some time to give feedback, please just do so in the comments below. So the first thing you're going to want to do is head over to settings, and you're going to want to get yourself an API key. And if you click here, this will take you to that website. I'm going to do this off screen just because I don't want to be sharing my API key out. All right, so there is the API key, and now I'll just show you where that link would have taken you. So this, you'll first have to log in, and you can do so if you already have a login for OpenAPI. Otherwise, you'll have to create one, and you can come here and create a new secret key. You'll need to set up billing first. You'll need to add a credit card, and you'll also add a balance. You can turn off auto recharge, which basically means once you run out of your credit, you won't be charged again. And so I've capped mine at $5, and in the week that I've been developing the app, I've only used 1 penny. So you can start with an amount you like, and you'll need an API key, and you'll need to have a balance to get up and running. Next, you'll need a model. You can leave this as is, or you can go to this page and browse other models. This is by far the cheapest one, and so far it has proved to work for me. Otherwise, you don't need to touch anything in here. Next, you're going to need a prompt, and here's instructions on how to set up a prompt, and I'll show you how I've done it. So what I've done and what the instructions tell you to do is I've taken my resume and I've copied this prompt, and I've asked it to extract a bunch of useful tokens and keywords to pass as a prompt. So this is the prompt it's given me. I'm looking for a role that matches my background, and here are a list of keywords from my resume that's extracted. We'll just call this default for now. Paste that in. So now we have a prompt. Next up, we're going to want to add a site. I've made a little dummy site just for demo testing. And so this is only running locally on my computer, so that's why the URL looks weird. And so I can go ahead and add a new site and fill it out here. Or there's also this debugger tool, which will help you through setting up the details and picking a CSS selector. If you don't know how to do CSS selectors, I've recorded another video, which will be popping up on the screen now, which you can watch about CSS selectors. If I come over here and I come to inspect, which is how I got this sidebar, I'm going to click this arrow. And I want to only look through the job postings page. So this should be everything, and it's got an ID of job listings. So I can come back here to my CSS selector, do job listings. And then I can scrape. And so this is the text extracted from the web page, from specifically that section. So you can see like senior software engineer, location San Francisco, and that is the first bit right here, senior software engineer in San Francisco. From what I gathered, this is the way that ChatGPT likes to receive text, and so that's how I've marked it. I might improve that in the future just for legibility, have like a little toggle here, but for now that's what we got. We have our default prompt, and then this is the full prompt that gets sent to ChatGPT. So first up, we have the user criteria, which is what we generated in the prompts page and has everything there. Next up, we have the scraped content. That's everything from the left side. Some other details, and then lastly, a series of instructions to basically look at the available jobs, match them to your prompt, and then output data that can then be stored into the app. And we can run generating jobs, and this will give us an output, and it'll show the whole flow through from scraping to selecting a prompt to generating jobs, and then what would happen if you add the site. And if at any point something doesn't work here, like it's probably maybe the selector or the URL, you can change those values, scrape again, try again, or choose a different prompt. I know this takes some time and it already works, so I'm just gonna leave it be for now. So I can add a site, and this will take me over to the Sites tab. And so now that I have a site and I have a prompt, I can find postings. And so this is kind of doing, okay, so now this will scrape through similar to what that debugger was doing. And we can see it's only running through one site right now. And you can see it's found 8 new jobs. And now you can go through and browse them, and you can mark kind of how you want them to be. So say you don't want to see this one and this one and this one and that one, and then you can select here and open all 4 in your browser. Since it's just a test website, it's going to land you on the same page. But now you can track the roles and see why they were picked. And that is the alpha of Fast Classifieds.